Alright, Shalom, Kim's. This brother Manawar. Come back with another one. Through the Spirit of God, Yahawashi. First and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory. Beyond heaven, Father, Son. Yahawah. Alright. Double ourselves and apostle, their great millstone, and living time in this truth and sincere salutation. Beyond to the brother and pushing his word through truth and sincere risk of life for him to do so. Alright, I'm the brother Manawar. Come back out here with another one. And I just want to come back with this video. Slakia. Come back with this video, and this one's going to be going into the supply chain, and we went into something similar to this. I did it a couple months ago, but basically, just touching upon the topic of famine. All right, especially in the time of war. All right, but if you guys aren't familiar with history, anytime there's war or countries at conflict, basically what happens is the food is usually in a scarcity, and the reason why is because the land, countries are beefing, so certain items and foods, and you're not gonna have access. You're not gonna have access to them. You know what I mean? So this is the case that we're currently going through right now, and I actually did the last minute video on it. I basically went into that. All right, there is going to be a supply chain crisis, which you're already experiencing that now. I did it in one of my transit videos. I was basically breaking it down how, basically you're going to start to see less items, name brand stuff I'm talking, like, so say for chips, you're probably not going to see like Ruffles, Doritos, Lay's, certain brands are going to start to disappear. And I also talked about how the portioning sizes are usually going to they're being brought down, not usually, but being brought down currently. All right. And this is all strategic and this is all strategic and on purpose. Okay. Esau is trying to starve, obviously the people out, man. All right. But all in all, I just want to basically read this to you guys, man. Just give you guys a notification. It says the crisis in the Red Sea threatens to disrupt the global supply chains even more than the pandemic. All right. And the reason why is because there's more countries involved. All right. So again, the concept of not getting certain foods, not getting certain amounts of food. All right. Those are going to be more and more into scarcity. All right. And, in the time of war, again, people, they're just scavenging, man. A lot of people have scavenged, okay? And a lot of people go many days without eating, man. All right? It says, do you remember the supply chain problems that we experienced during the darkest days of the Windows 18? It says, well, now they're being warned that the crisis in the Red Sea could actually disrupt the global supply chains for an even greater degree. Needless to say, this comes at a really bad time because the U.S. economy has been struggling lately. The U.S. and U.K. are desperate to resolve the crisis so they can have been bombing the living daylights out of, alright? We haven't seen anything quite like this from the U.S. military since the early days of wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. Exactly, alright? So again, there's going to be a supply chain shortage, which will ultimately lead to a famine, all right, which is what the prophets prophesied about in the scriptures, all right? All right, the prophets spoke about, all right, these things happening, okay? And basically that a lot of people are going to starve to death, man, okay? There's an overinflux people in America already as is, but the case in matter, okay? The case in matter and point is that a lot of you people are going to starve, okay? And a lot of you people are going to resort to cannibalism. You're going to be eating your own kids. You're going to be eating your old, relatives, if you can, all right? A lot of you are going to eat pets. A lot of you are going to eat garbages. And what we were talking about the other day, we were talking about disease, okay? Famine. This is how This is how a pestilence start, man. Okay, because people start eating people start eating animals that they're not supposed to. Those animals are dirty. Okay, you're consuming them. Okay, zoo animals, pets, dogs, fish, cats, anything, lizards, and then you're eating wild animals like roadkill. These are the things. This is actually going to happen in those times. Okay, a lot of these people are going to be resort to that, and you already know how these people get when they get hungry. Imagine these people haven't eaten for a week, 2 weeks, no water, no food, nothing. Okay, all right. This is Mark chapter 13, verse 8. It says, so nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places. There shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. All right. Slovakia. But yeah, all right. These are the beginning of troubles for you people, man, because you people don't take this serious. Okay, they don't take this serious. They don't think that they could ever starve to death. They never have that play in the back of their mind, right? These things never play in the back of their mind, and that's why the Lord said, "He shall come as a thief in the night." Okay, the Lord wasn't just talking about when He came back. The Lord was talking about the destruction, because we don't know when that time is. There could be a whole famine tomorrow. Okay, your local grocery store, your convenience stores, anything with any type of food, beverage, anything will get robbed, ransacked, bought out, sold out. Okay, and then you forget you forget the fact that inflation is infinity doubled. Okay, during these times. Okay, so your loaf of bread that was $20 goes up to 200, 500, even $1,000 just for one loaf of bread. You don't think people are gonna be killing each other for that? You know, canned goods, preservatives, because the bread rots, right? A lot of people are gonna think about preservatives. Once the grocery stores and all those things are ransacked, where are these people gonna go? They're gonna go door to door. They're gonna go, you know, robbing people, killing people. You know, all right. It says the U.S. and U.K. militaries with support Australia, Britain, Canada, Netherlands hit 8 targets in Yemen in response to continued attacks, according to the joint statement from other countries involved. The precise strikes were intended to disrupt the degrade and capabilities of Houthis used to threaten global trade and their lives of innocent mariners. And the statement said, unfortunately, so far, the strikes don't seem to be doing much good. The Houthis continue to attack commercial vessels and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so basically, as you can see, man, there's bombings, and that already is going to ruin the food supply chain anyways. All right. You know, who's gonna import food if you're you're pretty much getting bombed? Okay, who's gonna import food to what country and you're getting bombed? Okay, on top of that, food and luxury items. Okay, because food is basically a luxury, really, when you look at it. Okay, America doesn't even grow a lot of its food. Okay, a lot of food in America is imported, man. That's it. A lot of people don't actually understand. They import it through trucks, trains, planes, boats. Okay, a lot of the stuff in America is imported, man, and a lot of people don't understand that. That's a very big factor, and that's why the famine is going to hit America a lot worse. Americans don't farm. Okay, Americans don't grow their own crops. Okay, they don't even make a lot of the stuff that they have. Americans don't even make their own cars a lot of the time. Okay, so this is what people don't actually understand, man. This is why it's going to affect these people in a great mass, man. This is Exodus chapter 10 and verse 12. It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thine hand against the land of Egypt for the locusts, and they have come up and made the land of Egypt to eat every herb on the land, even all the hail that have left. Okay, and that's an old curse from the Lord that He sends. He'll send locusts, and locusts aren't even the only bugs. But there's other animals that, or insects, I should say, that will eat up the crops very fast. Okay, and don't let the insects get into the water. Okay, if the water is not filtered, insects will get into the water. Okay, and then you have things like fungi and algae growing in the water, which allows you to drink the water. Okay, not only that, if the water is unfiltered and is dirty, that will kill the livestock in the ponds, the rivers, the fishes. Will contaminate the water. Okay, all right. Bacteria's in water. This is how pestilence start. This is exactly how pestilence start, man. Okay, there's gonna be not only a scarcity of just food, but scarcity of, liquid. You're not gonna be able to shower. Okay, drink water, just those common necessities. You're not gonna be able to do those things, man. And this is why personally, me, through the message, through the doctrine, I always go into detail about these things because you need to imagine it. This is part of the breakdowns, man. Okay, a lot of these people are gonna be caught off guard, man. They're so used to the showers every day, going to the grocery store anytime they want, and just getting a steak, getting some cigarettes. A lot of these people are gonna have withdrawal symptoms, man. They don't fast, they don't exercise, they don't go a long time without eating nothing, man. All right, so hey, man, this is what the Lord meant. He will come as a thief in the night, man. This is the same way Egypt, Rome, Greeks, okay, all these empires were caught off guard by the destruction of the Lord, man. Okay, it says, in the locust went up to the land of all Egypt and rested all of this coast of Egypt very grievously. Than they before were no such locusts as they were, neither after them be such. Verse 15, for they are covering the face of the whole earth. That's how much locusts, that's how much bugs the Lord sent to destroy all the crops. It covered the face of the earth. That means that the sky was so damn dark because there was so much damn bugs. Okay, and this is going to be the same case here in Egypt. Again, aka America. All right, America is going to be a very dark place, not even just to the eye test, but from your surroundings. Okay, you're going to see a lot of evils come and emerge from the shadows, man. Okay, and I'm talking about within these people, man. You should see how people act when they haven't eaten. Okay, look how people act when they haven't eaten, when they can't shower, when they can't get their daily luxurious necessities, man. Okay, that they're so used to, man. All right, for they have covered the whole face of the earth, so that the land was darkened, and that they and every herb of the land, they eat every herb of the land and all the fruit on the trees. The hail had left, and there remained not any green thing in the trees, or the herbs of the field through the land of Egypt. So everything from the trees to on the ground, okay, was all consumed by the locusts. And this is obviously an old plague, but the Lord is going to do the same thing again. He's going to send bugs, okay, and even other wildlife animals like bears and all that. A lot of people are going to try and eat berries and whatever the hell you're going to try and do, but it's going to be to no avail, man. Okay, there's no way around the Lord. Okay, all right, I'm not even gonna read the rest of the article because it's pretty much just talking about war. But war gradually impacts famine, man, because a lot of imports, especially here in America in this modern time, a lot of food is imported into America. All right, which a lot of Americans don't understand. They think they grow a lot of food, which America actually does have a lot of farmland and farmers, but a lot of the food, like for example, wheat. Okay, wheat is imported through I believe it's Ukraine. Ukraine is the world's biggest wheat producer. Okay, all right. America receives a lot of its goods from South America, Asia, a lot of those exotic fruits, and just the extra bonuses, man. All right, those are all gonna come to an end, man. All right, the Lord is gonna destroy this place, man. All right, and this is why we're gonna have a supply of food chain. Don't you know that it takes a while to make certain things, luxurious foods and like cakes and all that. That brownies and man, those are luxurious foods, man. Okay, you think of that day you're gonna have a 50-ounce steak and all hell is breaking loose. All right, the Lord's not playing, man. All right. This is Second Chronicles chapter 7 and verse 13. It says, if I shut up the heaven and there be no rain, okay, no rain. And that's also gonna happen that day too. There's not gonna be no rain, no sun, no shine. Okay. You're probably not even gonna be able to tell the days. Okay. That's exactly what's gonna happen, man. Alright, that's exactly what's gonna happen in those times. Alright. It says, and if the commanded of the locusts devour the land, okay, devour the land, okay, and or it's like it, or if I send a pestilence among the people, all right. So by default, if you have famine, there will be pestilence because people do devious acts. Okay, they do devious acts. Okay, when they're in desperate times call for desperate measures, man. All right. So I just hope you guys are edified. I just wanted to come back with this video and just shed some light on it. And there will be a supply chain, a global supply chain. There will be, okay, which is basically a famine. All right, it's gonna be a famine, man. All right, stuff gonna have to be rationed, and eventually all those little methods they use to stall time, it's not gonna work, man. All right, so with that, man, I'm gonna give all praise and glory be unto our Father, Son, Yahawashi. Until next time, I'm gonna say shalom. All right.